So former Clayton County Commissioner Felicia Franklin wants to sue after being removed from office after this video of her went viral. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today I bring you an update on the whole Felicia Franklin kerfuffle. Now, I covered this story about a month ago, and there was a whole lot going on. There was viral video, there was her claim, there was a little bit of everything. And before we get into the update, before we get into her new claim and some previously unreleased video, let's talk about the initial story. Now, Felicia Franklin said that she went to this sports bar, she's just jamming, having a good time, and then someone spiked her drink, drugged her drink, and that caused her to go outside, be passed out. And the video that we all saw is a result of that. But the police said, no, ma'am, nobody drugged your drink. You were just drinking drink after drink after drink. You had shots and beer and wine and all that. You were drinking like a fish. And allegedly, she was on some kind of prescribed medication for a cold or something like that. So nobody drugged you. You really, if anything, drugged yourself. On a lot of these pill bottles, prescription medication, they'll say, do not mix with alcohol. Not only did she mix it with alcohol, she mixed it with a lot of different types of alcohol and a lot of it, quantity and different types. Now, before I go any further into it, let's go ahead and roll the previously unreleased footage. If you want to see this in full without my commentary, link as always will be in the description. If you're an IG, visit the link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it. And warning, headphone users, you're going to hear a loud screech right about.
You need to stop.
Get him out my face. I don't give a f. Get him out my face. You better.
Now, let's go back a little bit. Let's pause right here. You see up under her, she's on the ground right here, passed out. And you see up under her, there appears to be a large wet area. I think we all know what that is. We know what happens when you drink and you drink too much and you can't contain yourself. So without being too graphic, I'll leave that right there and I digress. The captions here are hilarious. Like, I think we can kind of understand what's being said right here, but shout out to the caption maker. Now, her assertion, her claim is that someone drugged her. Somebody spiked her drink with the drug that makes you unconscious and vulnerable to assault. Obviously, that's not what's going on, because that drug didn't do that to you. That drug does not make you violent like this. If anything, it'll pass you out.
As long as nothing.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. What happened? She's spitting up. She's throwing up.
Hey, don't leave me.
I'm not leaving you. I'm not going anywhere.
You but.
No, she's not. He's not making it worse. We're all trying to help, baby. Felicia.
Now, let's be clear. This was an elected official, County Commissioner, Clayton County, Georgia, in the Atlanta area. This is an elected official. And on top of her being an elected official, behaving this way, allegedly she was using her campaign finance credit card to pay for the drinks and the shots and all that good stuff. Allegedly.
So, honey, you fell down. You fell down. We want to make sure that you're okay.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
We gotta make sure you're okay.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Felicia, this is Patty. This is Patty.
After a bit more screaming, the wind seems to go out of Felicia's sails, at least for now. Perhaps exhaustion is catching up.
This right here is a face of a violently drunk person, screaming, hollering, crying. This is drunkenness. You are 3 sheets to the wind. You are tore out the frame. You are all to pieces. You might as well have a big mug with the 3 X's on it and be drinking from that. That's how drunk you are, ma'am. Let's just call it what it is. And as I said in my live stream last night, shout out to the EMTs for dealing with people like this. in their worst. Sometimes it could be regular old normie, regular person, and they, get a hold of some drugs or they drink it too much and they find themselves in this situation. So again, shout out to the first responders, EMTs, for dealing with this kind of scene every single night in a lot of your major American cities. Let's keep on going.
Up to her. Even on the verge of sleep, however, she still manages to behave defiantly.
Don't be like that. He's trying to help you out. Why are you gonna do that to me? I've been trying to help you out too.
So you see what's going on here. We get in the middle finger.
It's not very nice.
Oh, Patty.
Ma'am?
Oh, Patty.
Want to
tell
call
her
Patty? Call Patty and tell her middle finger. Okay.
You want me to tell Patty that?
Yeah, tell
The
Patty
lady
that.
that was just in here trying to calm you down and help you out?
Yeah.
Get him out my face!
on him.
You better get him out my face!
Ma'am, you're about to go to jail.
I don't give a f. Get him out my face!
Yeah, you do.
You get him out my face!
So the choice is, do you want to go to the hospital or you want to go to jail?
You get him out my face. You did not handle
We're
this
going to the
properly.
hospital. Hush. We're going to the hospital. Be quiet.
Because
Get
either way,
him out
you'll have to
my
go to the
face.
hospital because the jail won't take you this drunk.
I'm not that drunk. You can take me to the hospital.
You are most certainly that drunk, ma'am. You are most certainly crying, screaming, violent, trying to fight, trying to swing. This is drunkenness, okay? And it's just that simple. And if I am one of your constituents, I'm not very comfortable with you being in office behaving this way. All right. I just don't like, if you're a regular person, regular normie, whatever, okay, that's one thing. But a county commissioner, I think not. Now, she got removed from office. There was, I guess, an internal vote and they voted her out. Now she wants to sue. Now, I don't understand what she's trying to sue over. What are you suing for? Ma'am, do you see how you were behaving right there on camera? If you were a regular person, just a regular normie, okay, you had a bad night, whatever. You might go to jail. It might not be a really big deal. But you are an elected official. You are held to a higher standard. And as I said before, allegedly, she was using some campaign finance to fund this whole excursion, to fund this whole this night of debauchery. Now, let's read some of this article right here. So it's Clayton County, Georgia. Again, Clayton County Commissioner Felicia Franklin is reportedly planning to sue the county after she was ousted from her position as vice chair of the Board of Commissioners. The Daily Mail reports that Franklin will file a wrongful termination lawsuit following the board's unanimous vote to remove her. On what grounds? This is frivolous at best. Frivolous at best. Like, what are you even doing? What are you doing? The video of you went viral. I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. I don't get it. You think you're going to get your job back after this? You're trying to get some money? Like, what is the motivation here? Let's keep on going. The Daily Mail reports that Franklin will file a wrongful termination lawsuit following the boards. The vote came after Franklin reported someone drugged her at the 404 Sports Bar and Grill in Morrow in September, a claim that had been met with skepticism and calls for her resignation. In a Facebook post on October the 1st, Franklin said medical professionals told her she was drugged with a GHB, gamma, etc. pill, more commonly known as the date you know what pill, the Bill Cosby type concoction. And let's pause right here. Didn't you just hear in the ambulance that, you got to go to the hospital because jail won't take you this drunk? They said she was drunk right there in the body cam. It's like, oh, well, I'm not that drunk. She was drunk. Obviously. The GHB pill knocks you out. It doesn't make you violent, crying, crazy like the way she was. All right. And she was on videotape drinking drink after drink after drink after drink. And the videotape does not show anybody doing anything to her drink that shouldn't have been done. Nobody drugged her. If anything, she drugged herself. Morrow police say they found no evidence of that assertion about the whole spike in the drink thing. They released video showing then Vice Chair Franklin apparently passed out on the ground outside the bar. Police say a toxicology report found Franklin consumed several drinks of alcohol and had cannabis in her system. we have found no evidence to support that she was in fact drugged with GHB. So the tox report came back with just weed and liquor, no GHB. Now, I'm not quite sure if GHB would come up later, if it wouldn't come up immediately in the tox report. But from the video evidence, there was nobody that drugged her. From the tox report, it came back with weed and liquor, and that's it. That's it. She was just drunk as a skunk, 3 sheets to the wind, tore out the frame. That's all that it was. She probably had 3.5 to 4 drinks and then a swig of beer. A swig of beer is crazy. After the vote, board chairman Jeff Turner defended the decision to remove Franklin as vice chair. He says commissioners must hold themselves to higher standards. Absolutely. 1,000% correct. The video spoke for itself. What more can we say? We represent the citizens of Clayton County, and we have to make sure we present ourselves in a way that our citizens are going to be proud of us. Absolutely. Now, Franklin, who was running for the position of county chairperson, has called the move to oust her unlawful. I think not, ma'am. I think what happened was the appropriate measure. Next time, don't go to sports bars and get tore out the frame like that, and maybe you won't be right here in this position. And if you want to get drunk like that, if you want to get auntie at the funeral acting the fool crazy drunk, then maybe don't try to be a county commissioner. Maybe get a job at Walmart and be a normie that way. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to the police and the EMTs for handling that very well. And shout out to Felicia Franklin. Ma'am, your lawsuit is going nowhere. Maybe you might get some money. I'm not really sure how. This is a frivolous lawsuit. The appropriate action was taken. If I was in your county, if I was your constituent, I would not want you representing me. Not at all. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on what happened here with Felicia Franklin? You think that it was a little bit too much, a little bit too harsh to oust her? Was it the appropriate thing? How about that video? You think that she was given any kind of GHB, or was she given Hennessy? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. Hey, man, you want to be an elected official, try not going to the sports bar and getting liquored completely up and acting the fool in the ambulance. Is that too much to ask? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.